Fight against drug overdoses in this country just keeps getting more deadly. For the first time, more than 100,000 Americans died from overdoses in just 12 months. Those new numbers coming from the CDC tonight. Most states saw a spike, including our area. Get this, an 11% increase in D.C., 21% in Maryland, Virginia reaching a 36% jump in cases. Local officials are concerned emotional stress during the holidays will make this issue even worse. Our Matthew Torres shows us how some counties are trying to get a handle on this. Hey, Matthew.
Well, Lorenzo, there are different ways to approach battling the overdose crisis. One of them is using this tool called OD Map, which track overdoses in real time. Now, take a look at your screen. This is a map of the country. The yellow highlights those counties using OD Map. But when we zoom here, particularly in Virginia, you can see how many counties are not using OD Map. But for counties such as Loudoun, it has been a useful system, especially since synthetic opioids have been a driving force.
So there's a lot of concerns that we have.
The pandemic may be a crisis of its own, but for nearly 2 years, it was a match that fueled a different crisis, burning throughout our communities long before COVID.
So more people are surviving, but what we are seeing is an increased number of overdoses. And I would say that that probably has something to do with the pandemic.
Loudoun County Sheriff Mike Chapman says there's been a slight drop in deadly overdoses from the year before. He credits it on more access to the opioid overdose reversal drug Narcan. But overdose cases as a whole in the county have gone up.
It sort of went from heroin to heroin that was laced with fentanyl, and now you're getting more and more, basically just almost pure fentanyl. So it's really dangerous out there right now.
The CDC says the highly potent fentanyl makes up over 75% of deaths related to opioids. It's being laced in other drugs, including cocaine. In Arlington County, the trend was going down until 2020.
We started to see a decrease in our numbers. In 2019, we had our lowest numbers yet, but then 2020, our numbers just skyrocketed in terms of overdoses.
Sheriff Chapman says they rely on a tracking system called OD Map to analyze hotspots in the county. His office is one of 53 departments across Virginia using OD Map.
It gives us the ability to track what would be considered hotspots when it comes to people that are overdosing. We can actually focus in on those particular areas and try to get a message out to anybody in that particular area. Hey, there's a bad batch.
Advocates working to curb this deadly trend can only hope for the best.
I certainly, still carry that hope that with all the harm reduction resources we're offering our community, we can kind of fight this epidemic.
Now, the Loudoun County Sheriff says back in September, OD Map helped them identify a cluster of cases involving Percocet. According to the CDC, deaths from natural and semi-synthetic opioids like prescription pain meds have also gone up. Now, of course, we will be following, and any other information as far as getting help, you can find that under this story on WUSA9.com.